So if you ask yourself how to change my life, this is part 6. Now look at thoughts. It's not a particle and it's not a physical object. It's reflected in things. A thought is a pattern of coordinated flow of electrical signals, chemical messages, fields, interactions, and rhythmic frequencies moving along neural pathways the mind has built up over time. So, in this sense, the brain uses energy in a way that mirrors the universal model described earlier. So, potential goes to a pattern, goes to structure, goes to experience. So, potential is a uniformed idea, an emotional impulse which leads to a possibility. The pattern is the neural activity that begins to organize that potential in your life. And the structure is a stable thought, belief, or emotional state. The experience that you have is the behaviour or perception that emerges from it. And the same chain reactions create the same structures in the universe, operates in a similar scale than what's in the human mind. So let's look at potential and your electromagnetic waves of thought. Millions of neurons fire in synchronicity. They generate electromagnetic waves around the head, and they can be measured by ECG. They can be mapped into distinct patterns. They can be strengthened through training. They can be changed by breathing, focus, and emotional state, and even when synchronized with external rhythms like sound or light. And they're small in magnitude, but they complete a real dynamic energy field produced by the activity of your inner world. So your thoughts aren't static events. They're a living energy pattern that rises, changes, stabilizes your behavior, your identity, and your reality. So we're going to get into some interesting stuff. A thought begins as a stored potential within the brain's neural network, and when that potential is activated, it's released as an electric activity moving through the pathways of the mind. And that movement forms a new pattern, and the pattern becomes a mental event or experience, an interpretation, then a memory, and a behavioral impulse. The mechanics are different from physics, but the structure is the same. Energy, pattern, experience. And that's one thing you've got to realise. In this sense, a thought can be understood to be the mind's equivalent of perhaps a photon, a structured release of energy that produces a conscious experience. See you in part 7.